starting the week off editing, and my amazing husband made me a flat white that was delicious. Like, what better way to edit than with an amazing espresso drink, right? And then for dinner, we just had some fancy grilled cheese. It was with Colby Jack cheese and some salad because the boys were gone for the night, and so it was just Brian and I. So we had a nice, simple dinner, and it was really good and a great start to the week.
Hey guys, today is Monday, March 13th, and this obviously means, which you already saw, that I forgot to do my Bible verse on Sunday. That is the weirdest thing. I don't know why now, 2 weeks in a row. But, so yeah, yesterday I started off the vlog with showing you, like, that my husband made me a flat white, and, while I was editing, and then our dinner that we had since there were no kids home. So as you can see, it was a very eventful day. Now I got a ton of editing and stuff done yesterday and just things around the house, so it felt good. But now let's go ahead and do our verse from last week, because I don't know what my problem is and why I keep, I mean, it's only the second week. I shouldn't say I keep doing this, but you know. Also, I will say the way I look right now, I just got done working out, so feeling really good there. And I did my prayer time this morning and worked out, and I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling these are the things that I need in my life that I always know make me feel better. And starting my day on the very most important thing, and my, you know, time I spend with the Lord is just, it sets the tone for my whole entire day. And so when I don't do that, I am much more vulnerable to not handling things well, or just, you know, all sorts of things that are, ugh. So let's go ahead and do our verse from this past week. Okay. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. 1 Corinthians 16:13. And this verse, what this means is we need to stand firm in our faith. When you're a believer, it means you are rooted, you are on guard, you are watching, because when you become lazy in your faith and you aren't keeping the focus where it needs to be, you make yourself susceptible to lies of the enemy, and you make yourself susceptible to corruption. And a good example I would give of this for myself would be, I was an alcoholic. So there have been several times where in certain situations, it's been like where people are kind of like, oh, if you just have one drink, if you just have like a glass of wine, you'll be fine. We're all here. We'll make sure you don't drink more, or, you know, whatever kind of thing. Not really so much in more recent days, but like in the days when I first was, you know, even the first several years after I stopped drinking. And it would have been very easy for me to go, you know, yeah, you know, people are with me. They won't let me overindulge and whatever. Well, other people are not my keeper, for one. They don't need to babysit me. So for me to even put people in that position is not right. But for two, that totally would have been allowing myself to give alcohol that foot in the door. And, you know, you hear things like, oh, you know, just have a, you know, if you have, I actually had someone say to me that I was more fun when I was heavy and drank. And that was a family member. Not an immediate family member. But yeah, so things like that, that's a lie. That is a lie. And that is something that I could have make me feel like, wow, I must not be as much fun now. And maybe if I do have a drink, like, I'll be more fun. I'll let loose a little. You know, it'll make me just, you know, take that edge off, and I'll be able to enjoy myself more. That is a lie. And if I had allowed myself to believe that lie, it could have sent me right back down the path of the mess that I had been in before that. But guess what? My faith was way too strong for that. I knew what Jesus had pulled me out of, and I sure as heck wasn't going back into it. And that is why you have to stand firm in your faith and your convictions, and be on guard. Be watching. When you spend time with the Lord and His Word, you can spot lies so much easier. You can spot deception and corruption and different things in your life that it's like, oh, no. Like, I'm not even about to head that direction. And doesn't have to be something as big as having a drink when you had been an alcoholic. It's small things. It's the little things that you let take root and they become big things. And when you are on guard and are firm in your faith, you don't allow those things to take over. Now, I say that, does that mean that people who are Christians never make mistakes? Absolutely not. That's ludicrous. We are human beings. We have sin. I mean, it's in our face all the time. It is something that you constantly are trying to be aware of and fighting against. So I'm not saying that if you become a Christian and you never make a mistake again. That's stupid. If anyone tells you that, they don't know what they're talking about. But it just means that you're much more aware. And I want to say, not in just saying if you're a Christian, there's a lot of people who call themselves Christians, but they can't really tell you much about the Bible. The Bible is God's word. It's how he talks to us. I mean, he does speak to us in other ways, not audibly to me. I mean, I'm just saying, because some people think that sounds weird when you say God speaks to you. He does, but it's something that you have to have experience with to understand. And like I said, for me, it's not audible. I think maybe for some people it is. I really don't know. But for me, it's not. But I know distinctly when it's God telling me something. And but there are so many people who claim to be Christians, but they don't live following Christ's example. And that's not really what a Christian is. And so those people are more susceptible to corruption and lies of the enemy. And this is kind of becoming a little Bible verse, a Bible study maybe, if you will. I don't know. This is what's important to me in life. There's nothing more important than Jesus. So I'm going to talk about it. And people who don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to watch. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. You can even skip through. But I know what my life was before him. And I know the struggles I had. And do I still have struggles with things? Absolutely. You guys see, I have anxiety type things and I get down. I have, different things like that. But it's not what it was before. And I'm able to pull myself out of those things and not spiral down into a pit like I used to. And I don't have that feeling of hopelessness. When something goes wrong, I might, have to really give myself some time to, mourn things that don't seem like a big deal to other people or things like that. But I know that the hope is there. I know this, everything changes. You can get past anything. And, even the hardest things, the most devastating things that feel like there's no way you're ever going to be able to, you can. And when you have that hope of Christ, it changes everything. It gives you that hope that you don't otherwise have. And I lived so long without that hope. And I think about how sad I was and how I was searching so hard for something to make me feel whole. And I don't want other people to feel that way when you don't have to. And so that is why I am sharing. Last week I shared more, and obviously right now, because I want people to know that there is hope. And so that is why I do stand firm, and that's why I am in the Word. And because if you don't know what God says, how can you know that what you're being told isn't a lie or that it is true? There are so many different things that people say, like cleanliness is next to godliness, or God helps those who help themselves. Those things are not biblical. And but people say them as though they are like something in the Bible, like something that's a fact, and they're not. But you don't know that if you don't spend time in God's Word and get to know what he says about things. So I guess I'll leave that at that, because I don't need to go into a whole huge thing. But the more I spend time with him and know who he is and the promises he has made us, man, it doesn't make life so much better, so much more fulfilling, and so much easier to see past the, I'm just going to say it, straight up crap that this world is going on. So I'll leave that there. So happy Monday. And like I said, I just worked out, so I'm gonna get in the shower, and yeah, this The day's starting good. I hope yours is too. Let's have a great week. I got so busy with that, I forgot to tell you the new verse. So this week's verse is, "But you, O Lord, are a God, merciful and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness." Psalms, I can't see it. Oh, 86:15. Those numbers are kind of weird the way they write them, as you can see. So, but yeah, so that's the verse for this week. Oh my goodness, look at my, or don't.
We had chicken ramen stir fry again for dinner. It's so dang good. I made it in another vlog and we love it so much that I was like, yep, definitely having this again because the whole family likes it. So absolutely delicious. And even Picky Asher thinks it's amazing. So that's saying something. At least I think so. Then I had for breakfast the next day some overnight oats with, they were vanilla with blueberries and cinnamon. I like a heck of a lot of cinnamon. So this is what it looks like all stirred up. And I sent some to work with Brian too. And he was like, those oats were amazing. So we love our overnight oats. Now it's time for some Bible study from home. Love it.
That's the one thing we're not going to do. Okay.
That's my
Well,
bestie.
anyway, you know what? Until then, we got some good stuff from the Lord. Amen. Amen. Got some good stuff this morning. So we started out last week talking about the war in our minds, right? How many of you know that what goes on between your ears impacts your life in a huge way, and yet so often we don't pay any attention to it. It's probably one of the, well, I think it's one of the most important things that you can keep track of is what's going on in your own head. And yet, very often we allow our minds to run away with us and to do all kinds of things that cause havoc in our lives. Probably one of the most important scriptures in the Bible about our minds is found in Romans chapter 12, verse 2. It says this, it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." And so,
Thought I'd share some of my workouts this week with you guys. So I'm basically doing I might explain this later, so sorry if it's a repeat, but 20-minute like strength training workouts and with a lady who does for women over 40. And so you basically are doing 4 exercises and you're repeating them for 4 sets each. And so just kind of showing you, this was like, an arms kind of day. And, well, it was chest and something. Can't think right now. But anyway, give you an idea. Oh, chest and triceps, I think. Yeah, because here's a good tricep. Ooh, man, I love those. But yeah, it just feels so good. There's such a difference when using weights to work out as opposed to just cardio stuff. Like the strength that you feel, and it's so motivating to me to keep going. And I just love seeing what my body is capable of. And then afterwards, I'm doing like a 15-minute or less, basically kind of a HIIT workout after I do my strength training. And I'm doing this 4 days a week. So this, I love the website Fit On. If it's an app, and if you don't have it, I will actually put it down below for you to check out because they have like every kind of workout you can think of. And I just absolutely love it because there's such a good variety, and so it's so great to be able to go and look for HIIT exercises that are, or HIIT workouts that are within the time frame that I'm looking for, and they have so many to choose from with different, instructors. Whoop, losing my balance there. And things like that. So it keeps it fresh. Like you're not getting bored just doing, I cannot do the same workout video all the time. Like that drives me nuts. And it's not even good for you because you're not using different body parts. So this is definitely the way to go. Man, anybody else like skaters just kick yo booty because they kick mine. And I have to tell you, like this cardio was, I had to pause after I show these exercises I was doing and like give myself a minute. And that's okay. Like you have to listen to your body and do what you need to do. And when you feel like you're going to pass out or throw up, you need to take a break. And so yeah, but I just wanted to kind of show you some of the working out I was doing, and it just feels good to be back into it. And then I had some more overnight oats the next day. These were like the kind of a coffee flavor one. I can't think of what it is right now. And with some coconut flakes, unsweetened, and some little mini chocolate chips. And oh yeah, great way to start a workout. And then this is a little from Thursday's workout. So, unfortunately, I showed you Tuesday and Thursdays, which were both arm workouts, but Monday and Friday were like more leg focused. And so, yeah, you're just seeing another like arm workout, but that's fine. Um, I it's funny because some things I feel like I haven't lost a ton of my strength from when I used to use weights all the time, and then other things I'm like, oh no. So like I was curling 15s, and I felt good about that because that was kind of where I was at before. So I was struggling at the end of that set because it was further into, I think it was like the third set. um, but man, does it feel good to like just get back into the weights. And again, here we go with like my HIIT kind of cardio kind of thing. And yeah, no, I hate cardio, but it's good for your heart. And I like to just get a little bit of that in after my weights. Of course, when you're doing strength training, you are getting some cardio too, because your heart will be beating fast when you're, really working with weights. If you're using weights and they're too light for you, then you won't feel that. But yeah, when you're really pushing yourself, you definitely do. So it just felt really good to be working out all week. I did 4 days, and now resting for the weekend, and which my body definitely needed. And so I'm really happy to be back into it, and just wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm doing.
Hey guys, it is Thursday, March 16th. I just finished working out, and I'm going to get in the shower because my son Gavin is coming over in a little bit, and then Noelle's coming over later, so we're all going to have dinner together. So I'm super excited to have all of my kids home, and Gavin and Noelle have like super exciting stuff happening, and so I'm so happy for them. So I can't wait to talk to them about some of that. And yeah, so I am including some workout things from this week. I worked out Monday and Tuesday. I took Wednesday as a rest day, which I needed. My body was like, yeah, girl, you better rest. And so today I picked back up, and tomorrow I will again. And then I think I'll probably take Saturday and Sunday off because I know Saturday we have kind of a busy day, and Sunday also I've got some stuff going on. So those might just both be rest days. But I feel very good that if starting out, or maybe it will end up being how I always do, 4 days a week, like because I'm doing kind of a split the way the workout is that I do. It's like, legs and stuff and arms, and then a rest day, and then arms again and legs and like ab or like core stuff with the strength training, which is what you're seeing. And then I'm also doing, after I do the strength training exercise like workout, it's like a 20-minute kind of thing. And then I do like a 15-minute or under HIIT workout after it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm feeling really good, even just this first week, really getting back into it. And yeah, I feel very optimistic. I'm like, this is where it begins. I am making a change, and I need it mentally. I need it physically. Yeah, so that's what's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and get in the shower and stuff, and I'm excited for Gavin to get here, and just enjoy the day with my family. So I don't know if I'll record anything while they're here or not. I might just be in the moment enjoying it, because that's where real life is in the moment, not worrying about having to record everything. And I obviously am happy to share things with you guys and take you along on things, but some things, you know what, it's fine for it to just to be for you and your family. So that might be just the way it is. All right, so I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will probably just talk to you tomorrow. So it's the end of the night, and I'm looking a little bit rough, but what an amazing day. Gavin and Noel came over, and of course Brian and Gavin are watching March Madness, and Noel and I just sat and talked all night and laughed about stuff and talked about things that she's excited about, and stuff that I'm excited to like just be a part of with them. So super cool, and so thankful that they want, us to be parts of these exciting things that are going on for them. And because I didn't know until late last night that they were coming over for dinner, and we have a shipment of every plate coming tomorrow. We don't have a lot of groceries in the house. So when I knew they were coming for dinner, I was like, what do I have? What can I do? So I didn't take pictures of it or anything, but pork loin, that I have like this fantastic recipe for that I found on Pinterest. I will actually put it in the description box below. It's super easy. It's basically just a rub you make with spices and put on it and cook it. It's phenomenal. Noelle kept being like, this is so good. This meat is so good. So I was like, okay, I'll give you the recipe. And then I made macaroni and cheese. That is my husband's grandma's kind of recipe, the way she always did it. And then my husband did like seasoned potatoes in the air fryer. And so we had a very carb heavy meal with the macaroni and cheese and the potatoes, but then with the meat, it all worked out. We had plenty of food. Everybody like loved it. And it was just the best to be sitting around the table with all three of my boys and Noelle and Brian, of course. And it was just a really, really good night. And I am smiling like crazy because I just feel so happy and so blessed and so full. And not full physically because we ate a long time ago, but I mean, my heart is full. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys because I can't stop smiling and I'm so happy and just so thankful. God is so good. Okay, good night. It's Friday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And every plate just arrived. Oh my gosh, we love this stuff so much. The meals are amazing. So I'm about to get to work separating everything into meals. I do it into little like paper lunch bags, the different ingredients, but then the meat I just set in the fridge. But I will, here, let me go ahead and show you what our meals are gonna be. So we have street cart chicken sausage wraps with cucumber salad and tzatziki sauce. Oh, I love me some tzatziki sauce. We've got, oh, that's lovely. Southwest pork, how do you say that? Flautas? I don't know. Zesty crema and pico de gallo. Yummy. Some creamy peppercorn chicken with roasted potatoes and carrots. We are big fans of carrots in this house. So that is, when there's options for that, we often get it. Not that we don't also buy carrots and make them otherwise, but that just seems to be something we're drawn to. We've got some Gravy Lovers meatballs with green beans and roasted garlic mashed potatoes. Oh my goodness. Now I always make mashed potatoes with the garlic like we learned to do from these because what were we doing before? I don't know. That's another thing about these meal services. It helps you realize like how you can cook things differently that you maybe never have before. And it's so easy. And you're like, why have I not been doing this? So awesome. And then steak and gravy pasta skillet with Monterey Jack cheese. My family's a big fan of like pasta type dishes like that. And I'm really excited about this one. Tomato cream chicken linguine with Tuscan herbs and Parmesan. I don't know if like the rest of my family is that excited about it, but I don't really care. So those are gonna be our meals that we're having. I think we'll have one tonight, but then we're gonna be gone tomorrow, Saturday. So you'll probably see the other ones in next week's vlog. Yummy.
So we ended up having the street cart chicken sausage wraps. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like very Greek inspired flavors. They were phenomenal.
It's St. Patrick's Day, and this is going to be a very quick update because, you guys, my arms, I can hardly dress myself right now for my workout yesterday. Like all night, I kept waking up because a lot of it was like shoulders and stuff, and I sleep on my sides, and like, oh my gosh, I am like dying. Like to even just pull my hair back like this to put my arms back. I was glad I didn't have to wash my hair today because it wouldn't have been pretty. But my arm right now is like, I'm giving her an extra workout. But yeah, so I got my order of every plate today you saw and made one of the meals, so I'll show you that. And then, and Brian helped me because they take way longer than they tell you. Do not believe what they say on the HelloFresh, every plate, whatever, on the little things that tell you like 10-minute prep. No, I don't think so. 2 of us, it took us like 20 minutes to prep, like, please. But the food is super good, so it's totally worth it. And what else? I guess maybe that's mostly what I did. I worked out again today, but it was legs and stuff. So tomorrow, those will be killing me. And yeah, Asher went over to my nephew's for the night to hang out. Riley works, and he doesn't get out till usually around midnight. And so hopefully he's safe on the roads because we all know there's those irresponsible people out there that drink and drive. So, I mean, that can happen any night, but on nights like St. Patrick's Day, it's even worse. And so I'll be happy when he gets home. And so Brian and I are just gonna hang out, and I need to finish up Asher's graduation invites to send out. And yeah, that's our big celebration for St. Patrick's Day. Woo woo. which I'm totally fine with because I don't care. But I will show you in the mirror my outfit. My socks are from Stephanie. Opinionated Horsewoman is her channel, so I will link it in the description box. And she sent them to me last year, so I'm wearing them. And let me tell you, they're supposed to be like knee-high socks. Not around this girl's calves, it's not. So they're really cute though. They say Irish for today, lucky every day. Cute. And then my shirt that I got, this shirt at Meyer on clearance. It's like an extra large, I think, which used to fit me very oversized, not as much right now. And I got it for like under $1 several years ago on clearance, and my arm can't do it anymore. So I'm gonna let you go. Okay. So here's my outfit. It's all wrinkly and everything. I could not be bothered to do anything with that. No one's gonna see me. And then here's my socks, which are super cute. So hopefully you can see. Irish for today, lucky every day, really cute. So yeah, they're not going up to this girl's knees, but and somebody with maybe a thinner variety of leg, they would. But yeah, so this is my super comfy chilling at home on St. Patrick's Day outfit.
Saturday was the absolute best. We rode with my sister Delynn and my brother-in-law Jason and my niece Eden to watch, that's my niece London. She was a fish in their school's production of The Little Mermaid. She actually was a swan in another part of it too. And then this is my niece Peyton, and she was Flotsam, one of the eels. She also was a seagull that did like a tap number in another part as well. But there's her on the right, and then you'll see her on the left in the next picture. It was such a good performance. The girls did absolutely amazing. The girl who played Ariel, her voice sounded exactly like from the original movie. It was such a good day, and we had so much fun with family. I loved it so much.